Welcome to another episode of Trading the Price. Today is January 28, 2018. In this video, we're going to just take a follow-up on the emini S&P 500 futures. We're going to take a look at the price action and see what are the some of the possible scenario in the coming days. So let's start off with looking at the market profile or the TPO chart here. As you can see, right here, we talk about this balance area in the previous video. I was saying if we're going to break this balance area, then we're probably looking at a test of this all-time high and possibly put in a new all-time high. And as you can see on Friday, it broke out of that this balance area and made a tremendous run into a new all-time high, closing at 2875.75. Okay, the other scenario we're looking at basically was breaking down and come down to these single print and also some of these point of control, naked point of control. But right now that doesn't seem like it will be in the card in the near future. But at least well, we're going to take a look at the let's go and take a look closer look at these single print here. Let me zoom this in, and then we could take a look at these single print. So you can see this single print here, at the area of 2870.75 and 2868.50. Okay, that's one of the single print area that we'll be monitoring. And in addition to that, also this single print right below it at the 2866 and 2863.50. All right, so we basically are looking for maybe possibly a little bit of a pullback and consolidate here. All right, okay, and if it's going to continue to come down, then we might look at this area here. Oops, this single print, this small single print area at 2857.75 and 2856.75. So it's only a point or so. But also the other thing is there's this point of control from the TPO at 2855.75. This is quite different than the volume point of control that we'll take a look at it just shortly after this. Okay, so and if it really going to retrace itself, then this area, I think this level eventually going to be tagged, okay, on a little bit of a retest, because we have this balance area, and this is a fairly high volume node, and and also a lot of time been spent right at this price level. Okay, so this 2840, this area is probably will get tagged in the coming days. And if we go and take a look at the price chart here, this is the 30-minute intraday chart. Remember, we were talking about this trend line here is actually providing some sort of support here, and then we're looking at this price zone, right? This balance zone here for it to break. If it breaks, then we're looking at this area to get tagged, this all-time high, and possibly move up to a new all-time high. And you can see that is a quite strong of a move last Friday. And right now I actually projected this this trend line up to form a little bit of a price channel. And in addition to that, I also use this major move here, right? This swing, and project a major move to just kind of get some idea where is the possible resistance. So the next level of resistance from this major move is somewhere around 2885. And also, it could be in confluence with this trend line, this upper channel trend line as well. Okay, so that's one possibility. Not saying that it's going to get there. I mean, there is no historical reference to kind of identify any resistance above the current price level, because it is in uncharted territory. So, there's a lot of way people could use, different tools to try to get some projection of where the some of the price resistance might be. Okay, so in addition to that, let me go and put up this level here. Okay, so in addition to that, we're also looking at some of these price zone, okay, that I have kind of marked off, and here we're essentially looking at these levels here. Okay, So let me zoom this in, and maybe we could get a closer look. Okay, so I'm looking at these price zone, right, for potential price tests here. We're basically looking at maybe get a little bit of a pullback and see how it react when it get into this price zone, the 28.6950 and 28.6825. We'll get a rejection and move back up, right, or it will just go right down, pass right to it, and then we get a bounce between this price zone and the price zone that it just went right to. Right, that's the other possibility. Then the other one is we'll come down and just kind of chop around and try to fill in, consolidate in these price zone here. Okay, so that's basically what I'm looking at for all these different price zone, and see what the price will do when it get into these price zone. And again, eventually I think this 2840 is going to get tagged, and this is the volume point of control that I have from last Friday, and that is 28.7242. So it's somewhere around 28.7250 versus I believe the TPO was down here somewhere. Okay, so quite a different. So we might see something of this sort, because tomorrow, what I'm expecting, it could be a balanced day. Is it going to be balanced down here, or is it going to be maybe come down and check this volume point of control and move up, and then try to balance up here, set up a new balance area for the next move above the all-time high, basically putting another new all-time high. So we'll see. There's that possibility of coming down and maybe balance here, right, before it come back down and try to tag some of these lower level and get a little bit of a pullback. Okay, so that's basically what I got, and hopefully you find this video useful. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Give it a like by clicking on the thumbs up, so it'll kind of let me know that this video is useful to you. And if you're not a subscriber to my YouTube video channel, click on the subscribe button on the lower right hand corner, and you could also follow me at Twitter. My handle there is smtraderCA. So thank you for watching, and good luck on your trading.